My name is Mulukla Enoch, and I'm going to revise with you quadratic equation solving completing square method. So the first question reads, express 2x squared plus 12x plus 13 in the form of a open brackets x plus b squared plus c. So we are going to start answering. So first question, we have been given the equation to be 2x squared plus 12x plus 13. So the first step is that you factorize. So factorizing this equation, I'm going to get these two. So 2 open brackets, 2 into 2, I'm going to remain with 2x squared there, plus 2 into 12, that is 6x. So 2 into 13, that is positive 13 over 2. So this is the first step. This simply means that you have factorized the what? The equation. So second step is that get the coefficient of x. So the coefficient is the number in front of any variable. So this is positive 6. Now, this positive 6 that I'm going to get, I should multiply it with the half. That is 6 times 1 over 2. And I'm going to get 3. Now, the rule is that value that I've gotten, I have to square it. So I'm going to square this positive 3 without simplifying it. So I should now rewrite the equation, that is 2 open brackets x squared plus 6x plus, now I should add this one to the equation, also subtracting this same value to the equation, that is 3 squared plus 13 over 2 minus 13 3 squared. That we close the brackets. So from there, what I'm going to do is to write these two, and then I'm going to equate these two together. So that is 2 open brackets x, this is positive 3 inside there, that is plus 3 squared plus 13 over 2 minus, now I have to simplify that. So 3 to the power 2, that is just 9. So that is 2 open brackets x plus 3 squared. So simplifying this, that time with that is negative 18 plus 13, negative 5 over 2. This simply means that now what I'm going to do is that I should now multiply the entire equation by what? By 2. So this is 2 should be multiplied with this bracket there. That is 2 open brackets x plus 3 squared minus, so these 2 should also be multiplied with the variable there. So that is 2 times negative 5 over 2. So this one and that one will cancel. We are going to remain with the negative 5. So this is now our final answer. So we proceed to the second question, where they are saying express x squared minus 8x plus 24 in the form of this. So question 2, we have been given the equation, quadratic equation to be x squared minus 8x plus 24. So like I said, first step, you factorize. So in this case, the coefficient of x squared, that is 1. So I'll say 1 into everything there, I'm going to obtain the same thing. Minus 8x plus 24 there. So second step is that get the coefficient of x, and then you multiply it by half. So that is negative 8 multiplied by 1 over 2. So you are getting negative 4. So this negative 4, it has to be squared without simplifying it. So this same negative 4 square is the one that you are going to add and subtract to the quadratic equation that you are having. So that is 1, open brackets, x squared minus 8x plus negative 4 square plus 24 minus negative 4 square, we close the brackets. So from there what you are going to do is that consider the square, x square and the same thing, that is 1 x minus, you are having negative 4 there, you square it. So that is plus 24 minus. So now you can simplify negative 4. So negative 4 square, that is 16. And then there, that is open brackets 1 x minus 4 square. When you simplify this part, you are getting positive 8. So when you multiply that side and that, you are getting x minus 4 square plus what? 8. So it means that you have expressed in the standards which they asked us to do what? To find. So this is the final answer for what? For 1. Now we proceed. The question continues to say, hence write down the what? The coordinates of the turning point. So I'm going to show you the simplest way of finding the turning point of any given value. So what you're going to do is that consider, or you equate what is inside the brackets is equals to 0. So that is x minus 4 is equals to 0. So that is x is equals to, so when this negative 4 crosses the equal sign, it becomes positive 4. So this is my x. So the turning point is equals to negative x comma y. So turning point is equals to, so your x is going to be positive 4 comma, always the y coordinate is obtained from this part, so which is positive 8. So this is the solution for the second part. So if you want to prove, you can also use the formula. Like I said, if you want to prove, you can use the what? The formula. So let me show you what I mean. So using the formula for calculating the turning point, we know that turning point is equals to negative b over 2a, comma 4ac minus b square over 4a. So this is our formula for calculating the turning point. So this is our a, our b, our c. So turning point is equals to negative b. What is the coefficient of b? That is negative 8. So negative 8 over 2 times the coefficient of x squared, that is positive 1, comma 4 times 1, the constant, that is positive 24, minus this one is negative 8 squared over 4 by 1. So from there, turning point is equals to, you are adding negative and negative, that is positive. So 2 into 8, that is 4, comma. So 4 times 24, that is 96. 96 minus the square root of 2, which is 64, that is 32. 32 divided by 4, which is 8. So that shows that this formula is also correct to that. So those are the coordinates of the turning point. We can proceed to the second and last question. So they are saying express 2x square plus 4x minus 1 in the form. This one stating the values of the constants a, p and q. Quadratic equation to be 2x squared plus 4x minus 1. So first step, factorize. Get what is in front of the coefficient of x squared, which is 2, open brackets. So 2 into 2, you are going to remain with x squared there. So from there, that is 2 into positive 4, that is positive 2x. There, that is negative 1 over 2. So second step is that get the coefficient of x, which is positive 2, and multiply it by what? By half. So that is 2 times 1 over 2. And then we divide. This is 1. After obtaining that value, you square it without simplifying it. This same value that you have obtained there is the one that you are going to add to the quadratic equation, also subtract to the quadratic equation. So that is 2, open brackets, x squared plus 2x plus 1 squared minus 1 over 2 minus 1 squared, like that. So this is 2. So we are going to consider that, which is x plus 1 square minus 1 over 2 minus 1. So this is 2 x plus 1 square. So here you are going to simplify. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, which is negative 1 minus 2 over what? Over 2. So this is 2, open brackets, x plus 1 square. So this is what? Negative 3 over 2. Now, in the previous question, when you reach at this stage, we were simplifying. Now, following the standard which we have been given, we are not supposed to simplify because we are finding the constant value of a, p, and q. So it's just a matter of now comparing. So this one is the same as a, open brackets, x plus p square plus q. So now this a is equivalent to that. So a is equals to what? To 2, comma, p is equals to what? To positive 1. And then q is equivalent to what? To negative 3. Negative 3 over 2. So these are the values, constant values for a, p, and q. So if you have found this video interesting, don't forget to like, also comment, and please subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you so much.